folks, rinimt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. In the last part, we did Eureka Pagos, and now it is time to continue the story in patch 4.4, Emissary of the Dawn. It's been an eventful few days, hasn't it? But I suppose all we can do now is wait for word from Alpha now. I don't recall the last time I had nothing pressing to be getting on with. We should probably make the most of it. Shall I put on some tea? Tea would be lovely. You may regale me with a tale of your adventures in the Far East, and of your encounter with this new primal especially. We'll put the kettle on then. That table looks pretty if you'd like to take a seat. Boy. Upon sitting at the table, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It's recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these cutscenes in their entirety. We just started. But, okay. Okay, I will turn on. Interesting. So this Tsukiyomi was summoned in much the same manner as Susano, via the medium of a sacred relic. That's right, they believe their god, or kami, reside in the physical objects. Given the danger they represent, it may behoove us to begin a catalog of such relics. But if we are to contain the threat, we will require a better understanding of the summoning method itself. I believe I shall pay a visit to Doma and learn what I can on the subject. A fine idea, and I know for a fact that our friends in Doma would be grateful for any information which could help to prevent further summoning in the region. I will pen you a letter of introduction. Lord Hien will wish to welcome our resident expert on aetherology. Greetings! Could it be them in time for tea? Oh, apparently this is actually still 4.3. Oops! Okay, they gave me the achievement before the final quest. They tricked me. Well, that explains a few things. It certainly looks that way. Come on, sit down and tell us how your investigations went. It's cool, it's cool. We're just making 4.4 be longer. After you left, I went about questioning Bloodhouse Great Keepers. They all told much the same story. Once Lisa and her officers had confirmed Xeno's dead, his corpse was interred under strict supervision. There seemed little reason to doubt their testimony on that point, but when I mentioned the defacement of Xenos' grave, accounts grew rather more vague. None reported having seen any suspicious persons in the vicinity, and all assumed the act to have been perpetrated by a vengeful Alamegan. Crucially, however, I was able to confirm that when the offending scrawl was removed, as per Lisa's instruction, no one involved thought to check the contents of the coffin. By that stage, 'tis likely that the corpse was already missing. Assuming Xenos has not, in fact, risen from the dead, we are left with two possibilities. Either the body was disposed of to lend credence to the claims of an extremely committed imposter, or an Ascian has taken residence within it. If Asahi was as fervent a devotee as you believe, he would not have been fooled by an impersonation, however committed. We must assume that we are dealing with an Ascian and proceed accordingly. Agreed. The question is, how many more such monsters are awaiting for Alphino and Garlemald? My presence was his chief reason for going. He understood the risks. I only hope he did not underestimate the extent of the infestation. Meanwhile, the Imperial Hypersonic Craft LXXV 25, I know. Master Alpha, we are making good speed towards our destination. Is aught amiss? Nay, 'tis just... I can see naught from my cabin. Was curious to know the land over which we flew. Further military craft are built with little thought for such niceties. I am happy to indulge your curiosity, however. We are presently passing over the burn on the western edge of Othard. Even with the benefit of a porthole, your gaze would have been greeted with naught but moans upon moans of lifeless earth. I've read something of the burn. It was described as a desolate wasteland, blood dry of every last drop of ether. It is believed that the succession of icon summonings was responsible. When Emperor Solus first came to Othard and beheld this blight, he is said to have reeled at the scale of the devastation. He declared icons a threat to our very star's existence and issued an empire-wide decree ordering the eradication of all such entities. Report. We're under attack, sir. Majestic armor. No visible designation. Majestic? But who? Ah! All cannons return fire. Damage report. Main reactor's been hit. How long responsive? We're going down, sir. Damn it, they knew exactly where to hit us. All hands, brace for impact. Glad to have you back, Master Alpha. We have landed in one piece, more or less. But the air filtration system is damaged, and the ship is filling with smoke. We must gather survivors and get out while we still can. Whew. Aye. Oh, come on! There's a solo freaking instance. Oh my gosh, and you have to sit through the cutscenes again? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Okay, we're skipping. Just give me the solo instance. Oh my god, it read my input for skipping. Okay, everything is fine. Everything's fine. Why would they do that mid-cutscene? Okay. Not touching anything unless the cutscene starts to load. Proceed. In the coming battle, you will fight as Alphino. Master Alphino, might I ask you to search for survivors? I will see to our injured helmsman. Is that ruined? Okay, yeah. So, welcome to controlling other characters, which is a trend they have decided is a thing we need now. This is my AoE. Yeah, it is. So we are playing as a summoner. Alphino version summoner, anyway. Alright, let's use physics to heal the wounded soldier. And revive him. Thanks. I don't think I would have made it. Yes, he very likely saved his life. The question of who would try to take it remains, however. Put these last few out of the misery. The prince wishes none left alive. The prince? They've not come to parley, I fear. Where are your weapons? Alright, let's go ahead and use that, maybe? I guess not. Save me, Carbuncle! so, Crash Apple really sucks. I don't know what I'm gonna say about it, but it really sucks. Let's just go ahead and cast Ruin 3 here. Am I just like sending? Alright, increase time of tell. Yeah, okay. We want to be sending your Kirby here. More. Confound it! Not here! Not like this! What? Who in the Emperor's name? Enemies of our enemies. Introductions can wait. You are commonly Crisis Master Alpha now. Let's finish this then. Menacing mercenary, obviously, guys. Oh, that's interesting way of fighting. Oh, Carbuncle! Let's take most damage here. So yeah, with these controlling other characters, it just replaces your one pop bar, like when you're on, say, the magic tech stuff. Well, whoever this is strong and has a really unique way of fighting. The Emperor, that man is a fiend! Cross formations, deploy restraints! Okay, let's target it right there. Should hit them all, I believe. Good enough. Child's trick. Hello, friend who's not very friendly. Duty complete. Oh, sorry, I missed my thanks, boy. Voicing now. My thanks. Your intervention proved most timely. Well, well. Did not think to make meet an Eorzean in this place, let alone a Scion. You know of me, sir. I have some small history with your order. But I would speak of the present, know you your assailants, and the severity of your predicament. The soldiers bore the insignia of the Emperor's personal guard. And I could venture a guess as to their motive, but you have yet us at a disadvantage, sir. Will you not tell us who you are? Our names are not yours for the asking, and as for our purpose, this be your answer. An Asian mask. The face of our prey. Must away before more arrive. Come with us or stay, but make your choice now. Even should we manage the long trek out of the burn and secure passage to the capital, we would no doubt be greeted by the Emperor's guard. Indeed, we accept your gracious offer. Shadow Hunter will suffice for the present. Come. This is intolerable. As much as I wish it were otherwise, there is nothing we can do for Alpha now but pray for his success. Well, that is not entirely true. Will your brother journeys to Garlemald from the east? I can make my way there from Alamigo and find out what there is to be learned in the Empire's western provinces. Then I'm coming with you. I can't very well sit here sipping tea if there's action to be taken. Forgive me, Alize, but the provinces are hostile territory and stealth is all important. It is safer that I go alone. I can sneak well enough when the situation demands it. Don't patronize me. We should leave this at Thancred. Not you too. I understand your frustration, Alize, but Arya has the right of it. We must defer to Thancred's expertise in this matter. Fine, just promise you'll be careful. Seems that praying is to be the extent of my contribution after all, but I will stay behind as I've been bid. Then we all have our talents. Mine just happened to involve a silver tongue and soft souls. I promise to send word the moment I learn aught of consequence. See that you notify me too. I mean to depart for Doma as soon as I find a suitable East Aldernard vessel to bear me thither, but I shall return if I am needed. Be sure to drop in whenever you're next in the area. With any luck, I'll have a painfully detailed report from Alpha to share. Yeah, because this was actually part of 4.3! They just put the dang achievements in the previous quest. So I thought, oh, I'm done! This is a good ending point. No. So it's been some time. Hi, Alize, we're back. It's time for 4.4 for real now. Sisterly act. Oh, Arya, if you've come here hoping for news, I'm afraid there isn't any. Everything is exactly as it was. Well, I mean, it has only been like 30 seconds. Ishtal is still investigating primals in the Far East. Thancred is still gathering intelligence in the Imperial provinces, and Elfinel is still Out there somewhere. There's been no word since his first scheduled report, nor does he respond to calls. And all the while, I'm just meant to sit here around here waiting? It's driving me mad. Begging your pardons! I bear a message from the Eorzean Alliance. Take the cause for that. We have a visitor. Welcome to the Rising Stones. If you have a message, I should be most eager to hear it. My lady, the Alliance leadership will soon convene to discuss the matter of Ascian interference, and they humbly request the presence of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Having assessed intelligence provided by the Alamegan Resistance concerning the whereabouts of Xenos' remains, I too suspect Ascian involvement and wish to deliberate a suitable course of action. As the foremost authorities on our foe, your orders council would be most welcome. Of course, we should be glad to assist in whatever way we can. With almost everyone in the field, I'd say this falls to us. By which I mean I'm not going on my own. You'll come with me, I trust. Of course I will. There you have it. We accept the invitation. No, we do not wish to skip the cutscene, though. Thank you. The time and day of the meeting will be shared in due course, but I can confirm that the council will take place in Alamigo, by your leave. I somehow doubt we'll have anything useful to offer, but standing mutely at a meeting would still be better than the nothing I've been doing of late. Let's make ready to depart, shall we? Thancred! What's going on, man? Alright, just be careful on the road back, you hear? Did I hear right, Real? Is Thancred coming back? Aye, that he is, since he's acquired some important intelligence. Being in Garlean territory, though, he can't risk sharing that particulars in case the Imperials were listening. So he said he'd be back as quick as he could, and to make sure someone was waiting for him in the Alamegan quarter. Understood. Arya and I will go. We're bound for Alamigo anyway, and there should be time before the council begins. Come on, let's be off. Alright, off to Alamigo. Helps if I don't turn the wrong way. There's Thancred. Detour, a sight for sore eyes. Now all I need is water for my parched throat. Fetch me a cup, will ya? Traipsing through Imperial territory is thirsty work.
God, I needed that.
I won't bother telling you to catch your breath. Whatever brought you galloping back to us, I assume it's urgent.
Quite. Without further ado, then. After the successful uprisings in Doma and Alamigo, rebels in several other provinces were inspired to follow suit. Unfortunately, they did not fare quite so well. The Dalmascans paid the heaviest price. For their defiance, the Emperor made a show of razing their capital to the ground, prompting many of their neighbors to abandon thoughts of resistance. But not all have given up on liberty. Heartened by the news of Doma's prisoner exchange, some still believe that the Empire may one day be amenable to negotiation. We have the shinobi to thank for spreading the good word. They have worked tirelessly to keep the subjugated informed, and a little knowledge can go a long way.
There is at least a spark of hope, then.
A spark in want of kindling, yes. The Alliance has already begun supplying materiel to resistance movements abroad. many of whom would otherwise struggle to continue the fight. The support effort has been led by the Sultana and the Elder Seedseer, who have both seen enough Alamegan refugees to know the consequences of oppression. And for their troubles, they have quickly earned a reputation as folk heroes in certain corners of the Empire. That is all for the provinces. As for the Garlean motherland itself, our friends the Populares have suffered something of a setback, I regret to say. Talk is rife that Domar has summoned a primal, and the Empire's more liberal voices are being drowned out in the fearful clamor for retribution.
And who do they think orchestrated this summoning?
Oh, any but those truly responsible. Xenos has seen to that. Speaking of whom, the Crown Prince is recovering remarkably well. Well enough, in fact, to enable him to personally tour the provinces, putting the fear of the Emperor into the hearts of any would-be dissidents.
He walks in plain sight, and none suspect him. Then it's as we feared.
Yes, and Ascian wears his skin. But it was not that which brought me here in such haste. During my time in the provinces, I learned many things. Yet at no point did I hear any report of a Doman emissary in the capital.
But Alphonse should have arrived by now. Could they be holding in there in secret?
The possibility did cross my mind, but I have reason to believe he never reached his destination. As you know, Scions assigned to covert operations, such as Riol and myself, are issued special link pearls for communication in the event of an emergency. I mention this because it was originally Alphino's task to coordinate the response at headquarters, meaning he has one. And whose voice should I hear when mine recently crackled to life?
You spoke with Alphino?
Spoke with, no. I but heard his voice, and none too clearly at that. 2 words were all I could make out. The burn.
The wasteland on the edge of Otherd. Something must have happened to them there. There's no time to waste. We must make for the burn at once.
I had a feeling you might say that.
And? I can't very well sit around here drinking tea if Alphino's in trouble. You said yourself that this link pill was only to be used in emergencies. So I'm going, and that's the end of it.
Oh, far be it from me to change your minds.
We had to know it was coming, right? That we were gonna go to this burn after Alphino was there. Yeah. Loath William to neglect making preparation for the council. We must act swiftly before Alphino's trail goes cold. I propose we first pay Hien a visit. He's sure that wants to hear about these developments, and he may well be able to advise us how to best reach the burn. Sound plan. And Ishtola is in Doma, is she not? I dare she dare say she'd join you in the search if you asked her nicely. Well, you see told that, I shall go and report my findings to the Alliance. You may leave any preparations for the council to me. Thank you, Thancred. Right, to Doma then. We have much and more to share with Ishtola. Okay, let's go to... Oh my gosh, I forgot the map does not like the Doma Enclave for some reason. I don't know why, but it really doesn't. Really, all the time to start to get the hiccups. Oh no. That is curious indeed. While other matters demand my attention at present, I shall bear what you have told me in mind. Should you notice any change, do not hesitate to seek me out. Thank you, my lady. You are most kind. Well, well, two faces from the dim and distant past. Come now, it hasn't been that long. It's been like 20 minutes. Who was that you were speaking with? A local miner who supplies crystals for the rebuilding effort. Of late, he claims to have struggled to find a crystal with so much as a trace of elemental energy. Upon learning that I had some knowledge of ether, he came seeking my counsel. Just now, he brought me one of his recent finds. It was precisely as he's described, devoid of elemental energy, and eerily reminiscent of the D-aspected crystals that manifested in Eorzea in the days prior to the calamity. We should be wise to investigate this phenomenon more closely. Indeed, but on a more positive note, the locals seem to have taken a liking to you. More an interest in than a liking to. I think the sight of a Mikote with a peculiar contraption upon her head has a certain novelty value in these parts. Any actual regard they may have for me, I owe wholly to you and the others who came before. Everyone here has been exceedingly cooperative, and I am pleased to report they have all but concluded my investigation. Simply put, by focusing one's will upon an ether-infused object of worship, it is possible to conduct a summoning. So the fact that they are objects of worship is the key. They are themselves suffused with the requisite belief? Correct. Such sacred relics of the Kojin collect obviate the need for religious fervor in the summoner. Yatsuya being the most obvious example. She had but to associate the artifact given to her by Asahi with the divine, and it served to amplify her desires and give them form. A form nourished through the power of crystals, also provided by her brother, and thus was Tsukuyomi brought into being. Which brings me to the question of preventative measures, to which I have yet to find a satisfactory answer. At present, I know of naught that will avail us, save to keep watch over the movement of relics into the crystals, if we did not have enough to keep watch over already. But I doubt you came all this way to hear that, which may be perused in the report. Has something happened to Alphino? I shall join you in the search, of course. Thank you, Ishtola. I should be glad of your help. Truly. Now, if there's nothing else, I shall go on ahead and request an audience with Lord Hien. Alize puts on a brave face, but she has a little talent for concealment. We should join her at the Kian-Con. Okay. They're already expecting me, huh? They say so. Greetings, my friend. Alize has explained all to me. Needless to say, you shall have our full cooperation in the search, even if Alphino's trail does lead to the burn, of all places. Deal the Burn. The region known as the Burn occupies a special place in Guardian history. Every child in the Empire is familiar with the tale. In the distant past, it was a verdant land teeming with life, but successive summoning saw it blood drive ether and reduced to a desert. It was upon beholding the devastation that primals had wrought that Emperor Solus was spurned to embark upon his crusade against their kind. The Burn offers a glimpse of the future we seek to prevent. Know you of any reason why Alphino might have gone there? Aye, mischance. Though it lies on the route to Garlemald, it is no place to make a stop. My guess is they encountered some manner of trouble there. In any event, I am of the same mind as Alize. We have no choice but to take our search to the burn. Given the considerable distance involved, it is best we went by bird. Ari and I have our yolls. Yugiri, will you ready falcons for the others? I shall gather our swiftest birds. Near the House of the Fierce, there's an overlook. Pray join us there once you have seen your preparations. Alright, let's go to the House of the Fierce. He's up there. Let's see if anything is chilling in the area. I think there was a hunt train on Fanfurt recently, so I don't think there will be. Right there? Yep, nothing in the area. Cool. If everyone is here and possessed of a bird, let us away. Remember, our destination is a barren wasteland. There is no civilization to speak of for 100 miles in all directions. Take care you do not lose your way. The burn is now accessible. So, yeah. This spot over here for the Huns is actually, well, or at least I call it, a few others call it, the burn spot. Because it is right next to the entrance to the burn. Let's go ahead and hit that. Will I pull up the burn in the list? Why is there a party finder? Oh, blue marriage, okay. That would be a good reason why. Ugh. 485 for Tsukuyomi. Really? Oy oy oy.
Make ready, friends! We are come to the burn!
Everyone, land where you can! We must wait out the storm!
Welcome to the burn. It's a lot of little sprout flags, isn't it? So, for now, we're just gonna be going on a nice little straight path of frame rate drops? Sure. I don't know where the prince was going there, but, alright. Oh my gosh. The burn is apparently deciding to kill my computer right now. What the heck is this? So it doesn't look like we're gonna be in the business of many big pulls here. So, as we go along these paths, you'll see rocks kind of start crumbling down and a boulder will follow. The rocks crumbling down are your warning that, hey, by the way, you should probably get off this path. Okay, I am taking a lot, honestly. Oh my goodness, so they're here. Not too much to comment on these, just whatever trash bombs. Oh my goodness! Part of the burn apparently my PC just doesn't like, I guess. So up here we're gonna run into some of these luminaires. These are present within whatchamacallit? Rocks. That area. So again, we're gonna have the boulders coming down the cliffs. I think we can make that one. Maybe not that one though. And also, I seem to be tanking again. Sure. I don't know why I keep thinking that I keep tanking. Another one that has joined the fray here. Headbutt. And time to go for a little slip and slide. Welcome to the Scorpion's Den. Habitat! So the crystals in the ground are going to be important. I'm actually going to go ahead and hold on to a shoulder tackle here. Also, just as a note, if I were this Dark Knight, I would be making sure to always hold on to at least 3,000 MP. So Sharpfall! When Sharpfall starts happening, you want to hide behind one of these crystals and then get out from them, and then make sure you are heading to be underneath the boss. Because if you're not, you'll take a bunch of damage, vulnerability, etc., etc. Like how I said, oh yeah, I'm holding a shoulder tackle, and I'm not holding a shoulder tackle. Alright, Crystal Needle is gonna put a Tank Buster on the tank. Yeah, so that's why you always want to make sure you hold 3,000 in peace, because at level 70, Tank finally gets its, one thing. It's Tank Buster prevention. That being the Black Knight, which is probably, honestly, the best tank move. It's just insane, the Blackest Knight. Alright, another Sharpfall. And another Dissonance, and that's really the basics. There was that Hailfire that I did there. Targets one person. They have to hide behind one of the crystals so that it breaks that and not them. Pretty much. Oh my gosh. I like not be thinking right now. So yeah, we are going to start seeing some Allagan machines here because it turns out we have entered an old Allagan factory. That was underneath the burn. Watch out for the roller swipe there from the FF13 enemy. Dreadnought. I have 13 enemies. Okay, striking. Cool. Alright, so back out of the factory. Let's have some confidence! So these things are gonna go down like paper, basically. I believe. They don't go down like paper, actually. That Charcoal Goblin is gonna do a massive AoE there. Luckily, we have a way mage for stunning. Guess I could have done it too, but hey. Details. The Elegant Ruins. And more SF-13 enemies. It's not just the Dreadnought either, it's those Paladins. They're also have 13 enemies. Also, I guess I should actually be using my thing to make proper use of what I have here. Alright, last down. And stop that thing from detonating, and welcome to the second boss in the Gamma Segregate, the defective drone. Take note of the defective part. Oh my gosh, this tank could turn things around, please. So the Aether Chemical Flame is just a general AoE. Reinforcements required. Deploying auxiliary drones. So it's going to target one party member with Goop, and then go away. We need to watch for it to come back. We want to watch for the drone that is sparking and sizzling, and the tank gladly showed us why, apparently. Yeah, so that's why, otherwise you get knocked back into the burns on the sides. Their chemical coil. That is the tank buster. Deploying rock fighters. I would like to be able to hit the enemy there. I guess there was like a very small safe spot. But I could go to the very small safe spot, or I could go to the very large safe spot. Okay, tank, please, stop putting me in the goop. Please. This is honestly part of why I was like, I'm gonna do this on Melee, to show the struggles of Melee. And I'm also wasting my... Ah! Okay. Combo. Who needs that, right? Anyway, let's head back out into the sunshine. I can really get a view of the burn here. Look at this. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of deadlands here. I would like it if the tank would actually... full stuff? It's cool. Long tank. There, so someone doesn't get poisoned. Anyways, we've got some worms, specifically a Giga Worm. Okay, seriously, I should not be able to hit it once and pull aggro. Okay, I should really not be able to pull aggro this far into a fight. I'm not used to burn being this slow. Alright, and we have a ton of antlions here. And also tanking Bonk again! It's cool. I got rid of Earth. First 3 hits. Ow. And, well, that is everything in the burn. Hopefully this isn't the one time the tank decides they're gonna pull ahead, right? I'm waiting for it. I didn't hit the macro this time, because I didn't think I needed to. And they pulled ahead! So this is Mist Dragon, and it's... Please get them butt out of the goop. Alright, so welcome to spreading AoEs like so. And if you get hit by that stuff, you get turned to mist, and you need to be broken out by a party member. Alright, so the Mist Dragon here is going to vaporize. Oh, come on. I, like, autoed it. For, like, half a second. No, I'm free. Alright, so these Draconic Regards are going to keep this AoE out spreading as long as they are tethered to the Mist Dragon. Oh my god, we have, like, no room. And the tank is getting smacked. Alright, so I need to point this little marker out so that those don't get really bad. Wow. Monk tank has been the tank the entire time. Why is the tank running around like they're drunk? That's what I want to know. Alright, so it has disappeared into mist again. However, this time we cannot see anything. So the tank is about to get smacked. You need to be out of that dash. Tank was smacked again. So we need to run around so we don't get hit again. It's right there. And got smacked again. And there's gonna be a proximity as it lands. Oh my gosh, I'll be here. 5 tactical ability. Wow. Oh my goodness. The burn really isn't that bad as long as people know what they're doing. Ay, 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 ay. Nothing cool in the pool, so I'm just leaving. Bye! I have had it up to here with people pulling what people are in cutscenes, though. I think up to here is not high enough.
Ah, there you are. Between contending with bloodthirsty beasts and sand in my every conceivable place, I had begun to despair of finding you again.
Do you recognize the crashed ship over yonder? Mistress Alizé and I briefly inspected it. It is the vessel that bore Master Alphino away.
But there was no sign of him, nor of Maxima and his people.
War Machina. It would seem they were involved in a struggle. There may be clues. We should split up and search the area. These were no ordinary soldiers. Over here! The insignia on this man's uniform identifies him as one of the Emperor's personal guard.
Hand-picked soldiers, answering only to the royal family.
That would explain why all the casualties are Garlean. They were fighting their own.
You're saying the Emperor was behind all this? That Alphino is his prisoner?
Aye, we must not jump to conclusions. Besides, Alphino is more than capable of looking after himself, is he not?
I suggest we return to Doma to consider our options. Whatever happened here, Master Alphino is long gone, and any subsequent search may safely be left in the hands of the shinobi.
Where in the world are you, brother? If you die on me, I will never let you hear the end of it.
Oh, it's right here. Fine. Well, that was a decidedly uneventful journey. I almost found myself hoping for a sandstorm. Joking aside, I'd say our birds are due for a good brush down in a treat or two, wouldn't you? I think on that note, that burn had me want to pull my hair here. On that note, I'm gonna call it there. So thank you for watching. In the next part, we will continue patch 4.4. So, yeah. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, consider liking, commenting, and or subscribing. If you really enjoyed it, consider supporting the channel. All support greatly helps to keep being content like this and more. You can find the links to that in the description, along with links to me on social media. Thank you again. And so, thank you again for watching. And until next time, this is rinimt, signing out.